Have you ever tried to build a new habit, like going to the gym or learning a language, only to give up after a few weeks? You're not alone. I remember setting a goal to read 50 books in a year. I started strong, reading for hours a day, but I burned out so fast. By February, my bookshelf was just gathering dust. It felt like I was the problem, that I just lacked willpower. But what if the problem isn't you, but your system? That's the core message of James Clear's incredible book, Atomic Habits, and today, I'm going to break down its life-changing ideas for you in just 5 minutes. The central idea is simple but profound. Forget about massive, earth-shattering goals. Instead, focus on getting just 1% better every single day. 1% seems tiny, almost insignificant, right? But here's the magic of compound interest. If you improve by 1% each day, by the end of the year, you'll be nearly 37 times better than when you started. Conversely, if you get 1% worse each day, you'll decline almost to zero. These tiny, atomic habits are the building blocks of remarkable results. It's not about one giant leap, it's about thousands of tiny steps. So, how do we actually build these tiny habits? Clear gives us a brilliant framework: the 4 laws of behavior change. First, make it obvious. Our environment has a huge impact on our behavior. Want to drink more water? Place a water bottle on your desk. Want to read before bed? Put a book on your pillow. Design your surroundings so that the cues for your good habits are right in front of you and impossible to miss. Conversely, to break a bad habit, make it invisible. If you eat too many cookies, don't keep them in the house. Second, make it attractive. We are more likely to do things we find appealing. Clear talks about temptation bundling. This is where you pair an action you want to do with an action you need to do. For example, maybe you only let yourself watch your favorite Netflix show while you're on the treadmill. Or you listen to your favorite podcast only while you're tidying up the kitchen. This makes the habit you're building something you actually look forward to. Third, make it easy. This is my favorite. Reduce the friction. Instead of saying, I'm going to work out for an hour every day, start with the 2-minute rule. Just put on your workout clothes. That's it, or read 1 page of a book. Meditate for 1 minute. The goal is to make the starting ritual so easy that you can't say no. Once you start, it's much easier to continue. The secret is to master the art of showing up, and fourth, make it satisfying. Your brain needs an immediate reward to feel successful and want to repeat the behavior. Habits that have a delayed return, like investing or exercising, can be hard to stick with. So, give yourself an immediate win, use a habit tracker and enjoy the satisfaction of checking off a box each day. Or maybe transfer $1 into a savings account for a vacation every time you skip your morning latte. This immediate positive feedback reinforces the habit loop. But the most powerful idea in the book goes beyond just actions. It's about identity. True behavior change is identity change. The goal isn't to read a book, it's to become a reader. The goal isn't to run a marathon, it's to become a runner. Every time you perform a habit, you are casting a vote for the type of person you want to become. When you write 1 sentence, you are a writer. When you do 1 push-up, you are an athlete. Start by deciding who you want to be, and then prove it to yourself with small wins. Clear shares the story of the British cycling team. For a century, they were mediocre at best. Then, they hired a new performance director who focused on the aggregation of marginal gains. They improved everything by just 1%. They found more comfortable bike seats, used slightly lighter tires, and even figured out the best massage gel for muscle recovery. The results weren't immediate, but over time, they became the most dominant force in cycling, winning Tour de France and Olympic gold medals. It wasn't one single change, it was 1,000 atomic ones. A common pitfall is getting discouraged when you don't see immediate results. We expect progress to be linear, but it's often delayed. Clear calls this the plateau of latent potential. You can be putting in the work for weeks or months with no visible change, and then suddenly, you break through. So don't give up if you don't see results right away. Trust the process and keep casting those votes for your new identity. So, what's 1 tiny habit you can start today? Just 1 thing that takes less than 2 minutes. Maybe it's flossing 1 tooth, doing 1 minute of stretching, or writing one sentence in a journal. Pick one and do it now. That's your first step. Atomic Habits isn't about a quick fix. It's a guide to building a system for continuous improvement. If this summary helped you, I highly recommend picking up the book for a deeper dive. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more summaries of life-changing books.